guys, it's Jessie V. So I had something really creepy happen to me the other day, and thankfully when it happened I grabbed my vlog camera and I was able to record some of the audio so I can share it with you guys to prove that I have evidence of what's happening to me. So I don't know if you guys remember, but I think about a year and a half ago, maybe almost 2 years ago, I had some weird sounds coming from my attic in my parents' house. Sometimes it would sound like it was in the wall, sometimes it would just come from the ceiling where the attic was, and I was able to record some of the sounds. It sort of sounded like scratching, and sometimes I would actually hear singing coming from inside the walls, which was super terrifying. And so when I moved into my new house, as you guys know, I've had some paranormal activity, I've had some weird things happening, things going missing. We've literally found ghosts caught on camera in the forest in my backyard, so this house has already had a lot of weird stuff happening in it, but I've never really heard strange noises inside the walls until a few days ago, and it sounds really similar to what happened at my parents' house. Now obviously there are some logical explanations. For example, it could be an animal, it could be I don't know what else, but the way the sounds are, I personally don't think it sounds like an animal, but obviously I will show you guys and you can sort of give your opinion, you can tell me what you think it is. My mind always goes to ghost because of what I've been through. It's just like, that's what the alarm is in my head. It's just like, hey Jessie, it's another ghost. So let's just get right into it. I will show you a clip of when I'm in my bedroom sort of recording the sound. You might have to turn your volume up a little bit because obviously the sound is like coming from inside the wall, so it's not like totally clear, but yeah, let me know what you guys think. Here is the clip now. Hey guys, what's up? So I look pretty disheveled right now, as you can tell. I was actually just sitting in my bedroom reading, and all of a sudden I heard this weird scratching going down the wall and some weird tapping and knocking from inside of it, and it's a very odd pattern. It doesn't seem like it'd be from an animal or anything, so I thought that I would whip out my camera and show you guys, but right now it has stopped. So I'm just waiting to see when it starts back up again. Hopefully any second now. Did you hear that? Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna turn the camera around and see if I can catch the sound on here. The sound on my vlog camera is not amazing, so I do apologize for that. Hopefully you guys can hear it okay. It's literally going across the wall over my bed. Do you hear that? And now it's going back this way. What the heck? I'm gonna try and get closer so you guys can hear it better. Isn't that weird? And then it's especially over in this corner above my light and my mirror in the corner here. There. Do you hear it? Oh my gosh, that's so weird. So yeah, I don't know what the heck is making that noise. Like, I guess it could be a mouse or something running back and forth. I just didn't think they would make knocking sounds. I thought they would make sort of like biting sounds or like scurrying sounds, but this sounds like a person's finger tapping, literally. Actually, you know what would be cool? If I knocked and then see if they knock back. I'm actually kind of scared to do this, but let's see. Let's just knock here. Okay, I didn't get 2 knocks back, which is probably good. Let's try again. Okay. I'm like actually glad that I didn't get knocked back, because then it would be like, okay, there's definitely a person behind there. Actually what's weird is that my attic starts over there where the sounds are coming from, and it goes across the room and up there. I don't know, I mean, Ty and I have looked in my attic before and it looks really creepy. I did a whole video on that, but I don't think anyone would be up there or anything. So it could be something paranormal, it could be an animal, I have no idea, but I want to show you guys how pretty it is outside in my backyard right now. I know we're getting a bit off topic, but how beautiful is the snow out there? It's just so gorgeous. Oh my gosh. And I'm actually going to do another video soon about how I've been seeing footsteps in the forest, and I actually did film them, so I might do sort of a video on that soon. But anyways, that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about today. Hopefully the sounds came out all right. Just turn up your volume if you weren't able to hear it. And yeah, I'll just keep you guys updated. I feel like me videotaping it or getting the audio for it is not going to do it justice because it happens all the time and it literally circles the room and it goes to areas in the wall where mice can't get into. You know what I mean? Like the thin parts between the doors and everything. So I don't know, it doesn't really make sense to me. And I've had mice in my walls before at my parents' house, so we know the difference in sounds, but who knows. Anyways, if you keep watching this video, I'm actually going to be doing a little story time about a sleepover that I had with my friend when I was in grade 6, and something sort of like this happened. So yeah, keep watching and you'll get a story time. So yeah, that's sort of weird, right? And it's almost like it's tapping in a pattern or something. I just feel like animals wouldn't tap. They would almost like scurry. It would be like a constant scurrying noise, or if they're biting, it would sound like a biting noise. But it's like this random pattern of knocks and taps. And yeah, it just happens super, super randomly. Maybe every few hours during the day. So that's just weird. And whenever something like this happens, it reminds me of when I was little and I would go to one of my friends' houses. I think I was in like grade 6 or something. And whenever I slept over, we had to sleep in her basement because her bed was literally the tiniest thing in the world. So we had to take sleeping bags and go downstairs into her basement, and we'd lie there and she'd always be able to go to sleep like right away. But forever, my entire life, it's always taken me at least an hour to fall asleep. And it makes it worse when you're in not an unknown area, but first of all in a basement. And I'm always uncomfortable sleeping over at other people's houses because it's not a familiar place. I really only ever get a proper sleep when I'm in my own bed. Like even traveling, going to hotels, I don't sleep very well because I'm like unfamiliar with what I'm lying on. So yeah, this just reminded me of when I was sleeping over in my friend's basement and she'd fall asleep right away, and then I would always hear these scrapes going down the basement walls, these weird noises, and I would be up the entire night. And it bothered me to the point where I literally spoke to her one day and I'm like, listen, I don't want to have sleepovers at your house anymore because I can't fall asleep. There's something strange in your basement. Have you ever heard the tapping or the scratching? And she'd just look at me and be like, no, I've never heard it before. So then one day I was like, okay, listen, we'll have one more sleepover at your house, and when I hear the noise, I'll just wake you up and you can listen to it with me. So one day I went back into her basement, she falls asleep, I'm up for like maybe 2 hours, and suddenly I hear the noise. I hear the tapping, I hear the scratching. So I wake her up and I'm like, listen, listen, listen. She sits up, the noise stops. It was like something out of a horror movie. Like, you know when you're watching something and someone sees something and when they tell their friend can't see it and they don't believe them anymore. So I don't know, either I'm just completely insane or I'm actually hearing something. So since my childhood, there's just been stuff in the walls. So let me know what you guys think. If you think it's just an animal, if you think it's something maybe paranormal, and watch when like you guys can't even hear what I'm hearing because then I'll definitely sound insane. But anyways, I thought that I would share this with you guys because I always like to sort of do paranormal updates, and this is definitely the weirdest thing that's happened lately. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I will see you in my next one. Bye!